Hey guys, how's it going? So in this video, just similar to the two that I previously made, I'm going over a little bit more of the collection, and these are the ones that I'm holding on to that are for sure in the plans to be able to breed for next year, 2022. None of these have that I've produced. These are all purchased over pretty much like the last year, a little over a year. I do have some that I'm holding on to that I produce, but they aren't 100% in the plans yet. So yeah, there's only 4 right now that I plan on using for next year on top of the adults that you've seen in the previous videos. But yeah, this is what I'm looking forward to and anticipating. And there's probably, well, the blotch group that you guys will see. That's my number one, the thing that I cannot wait to be able to have. I've produced blotches before, but it was 2 stripes paired together. So this will be my first time next year actually breeding 2 blotch parents together. And I cannot wait because they've taken me a lot of time to find them and a decent amount of money. So it makes it even more anticipating, to wait for that, to be able to see what kind of babies they could produce. So I can't wait. But here you guys can check them out, the ones that I'm holding on to. So this is the first one. This is a male. His name is Dexter. He's from Johnny Rex. The one thing I really wanted, I actually bought this as pretty much unsexed, but for the size, it was leaning towards female, so I honestly thought I was gonna get a female with this one. When I got it, I gave it a few weeks, put the jeweler's loop to him, and saw that there were some pores, which actually made me even more excited because I was lacking a male blotch. So yeah, this guy's gonna be really nice for next year when he breeds with the other 2 blotches, which I'll show you in this video as well. So I'm really excited about this. His genetics are very strong. What I mean by that is John has spent a decent amount of years breeding his line of Gargs, which means there's a better chance that this boy's offspring is going to be, consistently higher quality as well. Especially if you check their siblings, where all of his siblings are like really nice. In my opinion, he might not even be the nicest blotch that John had produced last year from this pairing. So it's actually a good thing though, because that way you're going to get more consistent quality potentially in his babies as well. So this is the first one. He's a male blotch, a little bit of orange, a little bit of red. He's usually always fired down, which sucks because in my opinion, I really like him better when he's fired up. It makes his colors pop a lot more. But he's going to be one of basically my cornerstone blotch males for next year. So I'm really excited to see, him to keep growing and see what he's going to be able to produce. This next one is another male, and actually this is Dexter's clutch mate from Johnny Rex again. This one was the first one that I had purchased from John, and turned out to be a male. I'm not 100% sure what I will do with him because I don't want too many related babies in case I want to hold any back and breed any in the future. So I'm still not 100% sure what my plans are, but he will be ready to breed by next year as well. And he is also a full sibling with Jeremy, who is SBF Reptiles. His boy Magnus, which I had done a video for the males that will be breeding this year. So those 3, Dexter, Magnus, and this boy who has no name yet, are all full siblings. So that just goes to show the quality of that pairing. So yeah, I'm still not sure what I want to do with this boy. It's hard to really capture his color on just the just a phone camera, because he is very bright orange. and he has that red along the middle of his back. When he's fired up, he pretty much, just like the other two, they have the orange, it's a light orange base on him. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure what I'll be doing with him. However, I will be holding on to him until he will be ready to breed. So that way, just in case if something does change with the others, I know I have a backup male right here. If anything, hopefully, I think maybe in the future I'll be able to trade him for another male from someone else with, you know, unrelated genetics. So that way, the offspring from next year, I have a good amount of choices to hold back and then breed with, have that offspring breed with each other and not be related or anything like that. So this is the next male that I have. So this next one, this is my female blood splatter. So she is one of my favorites that I own just because of her personality, but also her color. She has gone through crazy changes from the day I got her to what she looks like now, and I really can't wait to be able to see what she produces. Now, Dexter is going to be, at least for the first year, he will be paired to her if everything goes as planned for next year. So that is my plan right there. However, depending on how those look and also what I get from some of the other males, she may be paired up to Magma as well with the full back. So she is one that I'm looking forward to the most. I really love how saturated her color is and how it spreads so much since I got her. And when she fires up, she gets a red base as well. I don't know if the camera picks it up right now, but when she's fired down, her base is kind of like a little pinkish for her background. But yeah, so she is one that I'm really, really looking forward to. She is right now, she's about 30 grams. So she's growing amazing. She was one of the most difficult ones to actually get onto bugs. So if you watch one of my previous videos, I'll show you guys how I actually got her to eat bugs. That wasn't the first time in that previous video, but that's the technique that I used. And ever since then, she loves them. And she's been crushing her crested gecko diet, usually using Pangea, and she's been growing really well. So I'm really hoping, I mean, I don't see why she shouldn't be able to be ready to breed by next year. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. So if you guys want to see what type of gecko she produces, just make sure to stay tuned, because I definitely will be posting them. If I can get something that from her, if I can get something that looks like her, I probably would never sell it, but that's kind of like my goal for that as well. And the good thing between her and Dexter, they actually, in my opinion, are nicer than her parents were, which doesn't always mean they're going to make nicer babies, but it gives me hope that potentially I can produce something that could even look better than her with the color and everything. So I'll go on to the next blotch. Next grow out and future breeder for 2022 is this girl right here, who was in my last unboxing video. She is from Grizzly Geckos, and she is a blotch. She is a little over 30 grams, about 33, 34, something like that last time I checked. And I'm actually really excited for her. It was important for me to, it was a goal to find another female to be able to pair with Dexter. And it just kind of happened to fall in my lap with this girl, where Grizzly actually reached out to me for her. And I don't think I would have been able to pass her up. So she is one that I'm really excited to see what she'll be able to produce. Her patterning is a little different than Blood Splatters or Dexter's, because it's more, she still has a ton of coverage. However, she doesn't have like large condensed blotches. It's like a lot of like peppering all over her body. She's a ton of blotches, and I really like that color that those little spots that she has on her snout. I really like that. Maybe one day, you know, when I get some of her offspring, she'll be able to pass that down along. Looks like she might take off in a second. But yeah, she is the other one that I'm really looking forward to. She'll probably be the first ready to breed out of all of my future breeders, and I hope she's able to pass that along as well, with her color and her pattern, because it would be cool to have blotches like Blood Splatter and then blotches like this girl as well. So also she doesn't have a name too, so for her and the other male that I'll throw in here, if you guys have any suggestions, let me know for names. But this is the thing, yeah, the fourth one that I will be holding on to for next year, and hopefully getting some babies from them.